It lingers for about 3 or 4 days, and you got to process it out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Even if you are strong enough to deal with it, the fact that you have to deal with it takes some energy.
Oh yeah, no, nobody's perfect. If I sit here and tell you that I don't have issues, then that would be a lie.
Yeah,
you understand?
You're still human,
right?
Yeah.
So the issues do come in, but this is what I do.
How you deal with it is
no. The first thing I do is I question the feeling.
Yeah, like
why am I feeling this way?
What happened?
Yeah, why am I so tight? What got me so uptight? Why am I feeling this way? And the moment that I begin to question the feeling, then it ease right out because now I'm aware of the feeling.
You're present.
Right. Yeah. So right, because everything happens in the moment. Right now, you move through transitional moment. The universe is active.
Yeah.
If you're not moving, I just told you violate the law of what? Inactivity.
Yeah.
Action is better than no action. So if you get a plan, you get a vision, whatever you do in life, start somewhere, but every day you should be looking to develop. Every day you should be looking to move forward with content, structure, whatever it is that you want in life and wherever you're looking to go. If you want to sit back and do nothing, then I'm going to sit back and do nothing. But understand what comes with that.
Yeah.
Nothing. Heartache, pain, disparity, all these things is going to come into play.
Yeah, emptiness sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Because just like right now, we sitting here and we having this conversation. I hear the sound, but behind that sound is silence, and behind silence is stillness, and behind stillness is nothingness. See, I'm in tune with. I can hear all four right now. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm in tune with the self. You understand? Yeah. And I be moved from the clutter. So I don't watch the content on there. I don't watch the confusion. I'm aware of what's going on in the world because what I just tell you in meditation, I sit in meditation and I'm looking at everything unravel without judgment or prejudice. But I don't watch it from the news. I'm very selective about my intake.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Or what I'm allowed in. Yeah. I don't want to listen to that. There's nothing against the shows and things like that because brothers and sisters doing it for a check.
That. This is against that.
Yeah, they get a check, man. They want to get. I ain't trying to stop nobody how they eat, but it is what it is. But confusion is going to be what confusion does. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. At the end of your life cycle, everything returns back to the source.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think like with what we've been saying all day and like really caring about other people and being in touch with yourself, just doing it for the check and fucking other people over shouldn't be an option.
No, that's corny, man. That's corny.
Yeah.
But what you reap, you gonna sow. So you'll pay for that in the long run.
Like you said, you're gonna be in the rerun.
Yeah, you pay for that.
Yeah.
Man, why would I want to come back to this here when I didn't already figured it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to the next level, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but that is a big thing in America. Is like, well, fuck it. If I was in that position to make that much money, I bet I would do it too.
Yeah, but Joker, he gonna want to get the pay. Everybody, get caught up on it. But
that mindset. That I'm talking.
Yeah. Oh, I got mine, man. I don't care, man. Look at me. Look at my whip. Look at I'm doing all. But it ain't about nothing at the end of the day. Where do you go from there?
Yeah, you can't have a price, man. Gotta live for something more than that.
Yes, sir. But
miserable.
Yeah. But when I drop this rap tune, man, they gonna hear about it.
Yeah, they gonna know.
Yeah, I'm going to drop something real nice for them.
They gonna know.
Yeah, it's gonna be explosive.
It's gonna come out of nowhere. Just make sure you listen all the way through.
Yeah, you better stay tuned. I got something for y'all. And there's no disrespect to nobody, but. We gotta wake up, man. The days of being asleep is over. It's too much too much sucking the job.
Here's the thing about that. There's no disrespect to nobody. If you took disrespect from it, that means that you saw yourself as that person that you were talking about.
You caught up in the hypnotic rhythm, man.
But instead of feeling disrespect, you should have a realization that, I am that person that he's talking about.
Yeah, ain't no human greater than another, man. When you understand that, when I see human. Ain't no human greater than another.
But don't feel lesser than because it's not that you're any lesser in a hierarchy of what's going on. It's just you haven't tapped into what you have the potential to tap into.
Right. You just ain't tapping, but it's there for you. You can come out. So like I said, if I see the brother that's strung out and I see the sister that's strung out, in most cases with females, they got that way by following who? Man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then once they get burned out, the brother, he up and leave. He don't have no direction, but she loved him so much.
Yeah.
And she felt and she believed in him, and he done turned out, got all messed up in the game. Now he locked up, she out there, but they don't know. Mind demon led them there through the art of suggestion. Understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Mind demon led them there through that all the suggestion.
I mean, sometimes all it takes is just being in that environment, though, man. Like the mind demon is strong, but also you as yourself sometimes give the mind demon more power than it needs to have by putting yourself into situations.
You have to take responsibility for you. Every human being has to take responsibility for their actions. This is not the blame game.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? It's not the blame.
Why make it harder than it should be?
Right, right. When you get to understand, I mean, I suffered. Look at through my ignorance.
Yeah.
I was out
fucking years, man.
Yeah, man. I suffered through that, man. In and out, man. Growing up, I was state raised by the state. I was in at 10 starting out. In and out, and then I hit the big time.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, so and that ain't nothing to be glorified, man. That was doing my end, but I didn't know. Mm-hmm. See, I thought that people cared. You understand? But I didn't realize that I was creating my own heaven and hell through my very own imagination, through my actions.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And every human man must defend and choose himself. That's why, like I tell you, when a baby comes into the world, a baby has no thought, opinions, or views of nothing. You know? And then what do? We feed them with a bunch of lies. And then we tell them to fly. You understand what I'm saying? And the cycle continues.
So here's something that like I kind of want to bring up just because the way you said that, like with the youth and the kids and everything. Is there a difference between feeding them lies and creating an excited imagination? So,
well, every human being comes to the universe with gifts.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that we need education. We need to be able to move forward. But let's not kill the creative process of the gifts.
Yeah.
See, that's what we do. That's what school systems and things of that.
Very much so.
Right. We kill the gift and then we tell them to go out here. Look at what we teach them. Your parents say, I want you to be smart. I want you to be number one in everything you do. Compare, condemn, and compete.
Yeah.
You understand? For the primary position. But you kill the creativity. That's why when you look at a baby, they're young explorers. But as we age, we lose sight of that. We stop exploring. What happens to that?
Yeah, and they say it's like a big myth that the whole thing, like, oh, if it's your weakness, then you should focus and put a lot of energy into it. But the I guess kind of like the new, more woke school of thought is, if you're strong at something, then you should put almost all of your energy into what you're good at.
Right.
Yeah,
like just like what you just stated earlier. You like doing music. You good at that shit. That's a gift. You probably have many more gifts. I'm quite sure too. What are your gifts? What are some of the things you like to do that you're very passionate about that you're not doing? You see what I'm saying? Or doing. See, those are gifts. Everybody comes to the universe. Brother Patrick over there, he on the computer doing his thing. Those are gifts.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And when you very something that you very passionate about, then that's what you do. Like
feed it.
Right.
Feed it.
And look at what I'm here to do. Now, back in the day, you wouldn't hear this coming out of my mouth, man. You might get shot.
Yeah.
Man, you better get away from me with that. But he said, nah, you going to live because I want you to run your mouth and be able to tell others. Because it's time for a new wave.
Yes, sir.
It's time for new things. We need to begin to look at things different. We going to advance as a civilization, man. We need to do things different and stop the blame game.
Agreed. Yeah. Too much of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, Abdul, got anything else you want to talk about today, my brother? Oh, yeah. No, we getting there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Nah, so, Abdul, give us a little plug on how the game is played.
Well, how the game is played, we just been talking about it. We talk about it on all levels. I started off from the street level and I spoke on that. I also spoke on the different things going in the book too about others in terms of how they rose up and how they got to see it. Because we in a great time now. And when you look at everything as energy, you get to vibrate with some of them. So when you see artists and you see other people that grow and change and things of this magnitude, then you get to have and share in those experiences. And everybody grows from one point to another. And I mentioned a lot of that in the book too, like how I mentioned my comrade, how he wasn't a Mack in the Mack theology. He wasn't a believer of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We became brothers from different mothers, but we met through hustling.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how we met. We came together through hustling, and we became brothers ever since that. And that's been over 30 years now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So into that, and book 3 that just came out, some of what I just got through finished speaking about, and just pointing people in the right direction, man. This information, just like how we talking right now, and you be getting the process, and it don't belong to me. It don't belong to you.
It's universal.
It don't belong to whoever listen. Once you get it, and you raising a little child, then you giving them gifts. You don't kill the creativity of them. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, we gonna work, we gonna get this money, but we gonna start thinking of owners. We gonna start thinking of bosses, and not sell your time, for 40 hours a week for 40 or 50 years. Yep. You understand what I'm saying? Then you're going to begin to do other things to empower and help other humans. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the human way. And this is what God intended from the door.
Self-empowerment.
Self-empowerment. So us to love one another and have an experience, because it's nothing more than an experience. We came down here to experience death.
Yes.
Everything dies here, but everything reproduces itself. Take my word for nothing I say. Everything you got to do is pay attention.
Yep. Hey, for all our people that are interested in reading the book, where can they find it?
I got it on PayHip. I got it on ebook. I got it on payhip.com. How the game is played. I got it on Amazon ebook. We get ready to come out with the whole book itself. We getting ready to go into volume 3. Nice. Right, we gonna drop 2, 3, and it's gonna be a Rolodex, man. It's out there for you. You understand? Yeah. But don't be too quick to shun it, because I'm just telling you about my beginnings and where I started from. You see what I'm saying? Before I made the leap from the ordinary man to the extraordinary man. Yep. And the extraordinary man is one who lives outside of ego. You understand? He didn't surpass the intellect. He became the supreme intelligence. Yep. And he give praise to the Most High.
Praise up.
Yeah. Yes, you understand? Because he know that the Father and him is one. So when I say the Father, see, I'm speaking of God. Yeah, and see, you got to understand the metaphor, and that's why I tell you, when you begin to move, and you get to see it, and a lot of brothers with the millennials, let me just say this here, well, a lot of times, and I was one of them. So when you heard the word Jesus, you go into, oh man, he's coming with that religion,
that
shit,
bullshit.
Man. Yeah, right, right. But they metaphors. Yeah. See, you got to, once you start to understand the metaphors, then you look at it in a different light.
Yeah, you're bringing a whole different perspective to it on that. Yeah, it's not, you're not coming from the sense of, this is the only way and you're gonna fucking go to hell if you don't do this.
Like, because he's telling you that you have to look within yourself. Yeah. And once you look into yourself and you understand universal law, then you become the Jesus that you seek. You are Jesus. Yeah. And this is what the human don't understand. The natural mind, which is the reasoning mind, can't comprehend that.
Yep. I mean, in a sense, you are God. Like you.
Right. Listen, this is what he's trying to take. Now listen to this here. He said, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. He said, Father, why have you abandoned me? Who was he talking to?
Himself.
Exactly.
He lost himself.
They became one.
Yep.
And once you come to one, but it's in book 3, man, it's explosive.
Yep.
But the content changes. See, because it went from a Mack persona, and dealing with the women. And see, and at that time, I didn't realize that I was violating universal law, because I was creating negative content through negative emotions.
Yep.
Sisters fall in love, feeling a certain way, and then I just cut them off. And now they walking away, feeling a certain way. And any sisters out there that I ever offended, I apologize. Because that wasn't who I was. I was in search of myself. I never meant to wrong anyone. Anybody that I have done anything wrong to, I apologize, because it was through my ignorance.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I can say now that I have arrived and I have no interest in going back. That would never happen. You understand? When I leave the earth school, man, I ain't trying to come back. This is the grade school level here, man, for the itty bitty thinker.
Motherfucking right.
You understand?
Yeah.
We on some itty bitty shit right here.
Yeah.
When you really understand that, man, we the builders here. And we exploring each other for the things that we create, man, is foolish. And anybody that can dispute that, man, then dispute it. You understand? Yeah. But when you think about that, you say, oh, wait a minute, man. And God said, I already gave you what you didn't see. I gave you a planet. I gave you some skills.
Yeah.
To build within the planet. And look at what you do. You the custodians here. You the only species, as far as we know, that can create content within the earth.
Yeah, no, we do is shit on it.
We just shit on it,
that's
man.
That's
we create our heaven and hell right here.
Right
but
there, yeah.
But, you know, we'll be back. God willing.
You know we're going to be back, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, this is my brother Abdul Bomani. I'm Joe Holzinger. I brought my homie Jacory Reed in, G True. And yeah, man, we're just trying to bring a positive light to the world. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace. Life is Group Official. Coming.